Hi, I'm Sierra. I have been working with Skookum kids as a visitation specialist for about a year now. I was raised by a poor single mother who didn't really have the means to take care of me and my brother. She kind of got in several different relationships, turned to alcohol. My dad has been in and out of jail kind of my whole life and just hasn't really been there. So we ended up getting placed in kinship care with my grandparents at 13, and we eventually got moved into a foster home, and I was in 2 different foster homes between the ages of 13 and 18. I think the best way to describe visitation is bonding time for families to strengthen and maintain their relationship while also supporting the child through their adjustment into a new foster home. A typical day for me, I will go and do a visitation. I'll transport to and from, oversee visitation, bring the kiddos home, and then it's back home working on the computer, submitting reports, sending more emails, kind of doing it all over again. I think broken visitation can look like many things. Visits don't always go right. It's definitely great to be able to kind of relate to exactly what they're going through during a visitation, or if a parent doesn't show up to a visitation, like the child's under the impression they're gonna get to go and hang out with mom and dad and we're gonna have this good time, and we're sitting there waiting. It's really heartbreaking to break the news to them that mom isn't going to be here. It's really emotional and it's really hard, especially knowing how exactly that feels and how heartbreaking it was for me to hear those things. I think it's important for building and maintaining their relationship, creating bonds and being able to maintain those bonds together. This is a very difficult process to kind of be taken away from your family, and there's a lot of emotions, and it's nice to be able to have someone to go through it with. My role is very just sit back and let them enjoy their time together, build their relationships, and intervene when I need to intervene if things aren't safe or the child seems uncomfortable. So I'm very sit back and let them work on their relationship together and spend that time together. I think Skookum's unique because we like to give the parents and the children full reign to kind of decide what they want to do, where they want to do it. I know when I had visitation when I was in foster care, it was, okay, you guys are going to sit in a room at DCYF and you guys are going to hang out and talk for hours and just sit there. So it's nice to be able to kind of give them opportunities to go out and do things and give them experiences together. Actually, very early on at my time at Skookum, I had picked up a case. It was just mom and her 2 little boys. The boys and mom were always very super eager and excited to see each other, and their case quickly progressed to overnight visits and then reunification. So it is definitely a very rewarding and heartwarming feeling to kind of be a part of such a huge and important moment in both the mom and children's lives. To Skookum, I am so grateful to be a part of this amazing organization that does so much for the children in the foster care system. And to our donors, none of this would be possible without you, and for that, we thank you.